Hello, guys, and welcome to the Growth Table podcast. Yeah, so on today's episode, we're going to be having a conversation around the topic that affects every one of us. Tega, what's the topic for today?
The topic is, are you actually living your life or the expectation of your parents?
Are you living your life or the expectations of your parents? I know very well that this topic is actually controversial. If you are to look at it from
And it
different
touch
points.
everybody.
Walai,
Almost everybody.
Everybody. Because there is no way. In fact, take out. According to this topic, from this topic itself, what do you have to say about this topic first?
Yeah. So, especially, I don't know about other country, but Nigerian parents, as long as you step out of this world, they have already given your blueprints.
That's
That reminds me of a story.
Okay, tell us the story.
Then I adjust my headphone. So in my family, right?
Okay.
So my mom has this vision. One of our children is going to be a doctor or a lawyer, these engineers. So me, I decided that doctor, because my mom, she's a very wise woman. Our toys, these toy doctors.
Oh, she'll not buy for you.
She buys me nurse clothes. So I'm beginning to go into I want to be a doctor when I grow up and everything. The time come, I did jam. I did well in jam. I got 320 something in jam.
Jesus. Hell.
Medical student.
Kunaka. Hey, so smart begin. Okay.
Federal University of FUD, Federal University Duse. I don't know if you guys know where Duse is. Is in the north. So I entered year one. Everything was going good. I had good friends. Everything. So unfortunately, there was a village that had this outbreak. Right. So there was enough dead bodies.
Hell. that was dead body fear me first.
So the lecturer came in smiling. I was like, "Oh, guys, a student. I can't remember how he said it, but he just told us that we are going to be having our practical next week. And we're happy, our practical. That means we are getting serious. That kind of thing. Because we're asking ourselves that medical students, we are writing, we are even doing maths. We are writing so now we're gingered. Yes, practical. So when we entered, there were sheets. Bed, those kind of hospital bed. So then now everybody has their own dead body. They taught us this body anatomy.
Okay.
So the first thing we are going to do is extract the organ and then study it. And there was lecturers everybody, you have your own designated
dead body.
So me, I now lift my own up. Hi. What I saw as I'm talking to you right now, I can remember it. So this side was gone. And it is burnt victim. So burnt everywhere. So you're
jeez.
I cannot do this. But instantly I was throwing up. I couldn't stop. I was throwing up. Then I took me outside and I sat down. I was God, shall I do this thing?
Is there a question to ask? See, the thing that I realize is most times our parents actually, as defined, like you said, defined what they want us to be already. Exactly. I saw a woman. She one of our neighbors, when we were staying in our Akure area then, she gave birth. I think she gave birth to a boy or so. Already, and she don't born the boy. If you want to go and visit that boy like this, the thing should be proclaiming is that her doctor will be a pilot. Her son will be a pilot.
Does she know if that's what the son wants?
And already, if the child gets to that point where he starts growing up, the mother will keep ringing that bell, to the point that the boy just had to accept it. And this thing that I said too, my mom actually also wanted me to be a medical doctor, and the reason why was because even for our demands, I would have actually been a medical doctor because that was what was there. But I was not doing it because I liked it. I was doing it because I wanted to make mommy proud.
Exactly.
And I feel that is what most of us young people are doing. Every time making mama proud. And I see that a lot. Even in our content, we have even
normalized it. You see quotes of people I'm going to make mama proud.
Yeah. Yes. And see, we've been programmed. We've been so programmed that we are forsaking what we want just so that we can please our parents. And that's just the truth. We have been so programmed that we don't really care about our desires. We want to please our parents, even when we are mature enough to make certain decisions for ourselves.
In our parent defense, some of you are actually in the baby. Because how can you come walk to your parent that you want to be a stripper for a living? Because fine, yes, you have to actually do what you like, and then what you like might not be the standard of what your mom wants for you.
Yeah.
But this life is unpredictable. There are some people that actually went into content creation, for instance, now, and they are making millions.
Yeah.
Why other people are into the medical lawyer business and are also making millions?
Yeah.
So just choose what makes you happy. Do like for me now. If you lock me in a room and you say, Tega, make content, even though I'm tired,
You
I will
will
still
still
make
do
it
it,
with
'cause that
happy.
is
Yeah,
you.
because that's what I want. That's what I like. So that's basically it, child.
That point that you actually said in our parents' defense, I would say yes. For some, in some point, in a way, by or in a situation whereby our parents are actually telling us, "Oh, I want you to do this because I know that this thing you said you're going to do is going to lead you in trouble. So that's why I'm telling you to do this one." That is good, but there is this genetic, will I say genetic engineering or even societal engineering, even aside our parents, even aside our parents' expectation.
Exactly.
If you
Our
don't even
aunties
live
that don't know how to
with,
mind their business.
yes, there are some aunties, there are some uncles, there are some neighbors that okay. While I was growing up, right, there were times when I loved doing makeup. It came effortlessly to me.
Hey.
Yes, I could literally do special effect
We are the
makeup.
opposite. I
We
hate
can-
makeup,
I can actually like calmly do a special effect makeup. I can make someone look like he had an injury.
Let me
I can
guess.
do this
Somebody
African. I can literally do some parts of special effect makeup. I watched them on YouTube and then I started practicalizing using tissue a bar to create some wound rubbish things. Then at some point too, I also started knitting. I do crochet, bags, headband, cap. At some point, I could make beads. At some point, I could do bags. Those were handicrafts, right?
Imagine you doing that and then posting it on social media.
I could do a lot with my hands. I actually loved creativity. Do you know that there was this man, he owned a bet colony. I don't know if he's still there now. I don't want to call his name, but he owned a bet colony. So he called me one day and he was like, "Hey, I should come." So I went there. I was fetching water from his house. Do you know what he told me? He said that why is it that everything I want to do, because I was crocheting when I went to Ghana, Carioca. Why is it that everything I want to do is something related to what women like? Why can't I be a man? And it hurt me. Do you know, from that day henceforth, I stopped crocheting. I stopped doing I just stopped it. And guess what? I traveled for some time and I got back, and his half son, or his son from the girl that he impregnated, came.
Yeah.
I'm not acting like a girl.
I think that is his punishment
That boy
for meddling.
came. The boy is grown already. The boy was not small when he was telling me that nonsense. The boy, because the time I came back, maybe I'm older than the boy, maybe it's 4 years or 5 years. The boy actually came back. This guy was doing makeup, professional makeup. The guy was making money. He was in secondary school. They used to call him for Owambe makeup. In that area, anybody want to do wedding, they will call him. Anybody want to do birthday, they will call him. So he was literally making money. Then the father, I don't know if he spoke to the son, did not speak to the son, but that guy paid deaf ears to whatever anybody was saying. To the point that I was fetching water. No, I think I was going to get something. So I heard him shouting at an older man. And you know what he was complaining to their neighbor?
Makeup, right?
He said the man was asking him that why is he carrying makeup bag up and down? Kilo de tengbe, I think he said this car Kiri what? I don't know how he managed to say it. The guy was like, "What is your business, sir? If I ask you for money, will you give me?"
Exactly.
No. And I am going to fend for myself. And then you are telling me,
not doing anything bad.
So
Besides, sorry,
Yeah.
like, so that I will not say listen. I got one lesson from what you said.
Yeah.
Don't listen to other people's opinion. Don't listen to, because not everybody knows what's best for you.
that
Our reality
is just
different.
it. Our reality, I like that one. Our reality
Different.
is different. Seriously different. The boy literally, like, he actually told that man clearly, "You are not fending for me.
Exactly.
You are not providing for me. Even if you are, there are some things you won't give me. So at this point in my life that I have the strength to walk, let me walk. This is the only thing I know how to do." And then the guy carried his bag and left. And that guy, still, like, he was at that point, he already had about 20 something thousand followers on TikTok then. No, I've not checked
Then
his
I've
page now. He would have grown. He was literally doing makeup on a regular basis.
I bet now that if I was to do something like mechanic, my dad would disown me.
You see, you see, what the new woman said, I don't.
Okay.
But funny, I have a friend that actually does mechanical, and she's doing well. Oh. She is doing very
and
well.
the fact that you are a female in that field, it might bring negative attention,
But the
it still
recognition will be high.
yes.
If you see her now, she hosts events in Badagry. She's one of my female friends that I know that I brag a lot about. She hosts events in Badagry. She's involved with SDG. She attends events. She hosts conferences. She's like, if that girl is in the next 5 years, I know very well that girl will be representing women in engineering abroad. And now she's interning with Suzuki. Imagine interning with Suzuki.
Imagine if one elder be one old person that I'm looking for the name to call them. I'm a ball elder.
Start telling her that you cannot do it.
Chipping her wings little by little by little.
You are supposed to go and do medicine. Your mates are doing nothing. Your mates are doing nothing. And you are going there to. You guys do not care. So most of the times we are, and if you are to tell ourselves the truth, even you that is watching, if you've not gotten out of that shell, you are still living your parents' expectations.
Look within yourself.
You are still living your parents' expectations. And it's high time you start living for yourself. Let's be honest. Our parents have lived already and they are still living their lives. Let's be very honest. So it's not your job to live their dreams.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Your job is to live your own dreams. Exactly. The reason why the grave is sectioned as one of the most wealthy places, I think a speaker, Ubon King, said the grave is one of the most wealthy places because most people end up not achieving their dreams before they die. You have the desire for something, but because you are so fixated on achieving everything your parents want, then you lose out on what you are or what you want. Forgetting that every single day, our life expectancy as young people reduces every single day. Our parents actually have high life expectancy than us. As long as this year keeps going by, our life expectancy is actually going to shorten. And as the days go by, you are getting older.
Exactly.
You are nearing grave.
Let me also add one thing. I was just laughing because, like, I don't know, some of you might be thinking that, okay, what if my dream, let's just say my dream is to make your dream is to make candle. Let's say, what if my dream is to make candle? What if I fail? At least if you try, you can tell yourself that at least I try.
That is it.
You will not be thinking that what if.
You know, say you don't do it. You don't do it. I say you try. You've touched it.
There's this guy I saw on Instagram, right? So he's not a Nigerian, but he's selling sticker. You know all the sticker that he puts, just little sticker, maybe just all this, not big sticker, just little sticker. The guy is selling it worldwide. Though he did his own in a nice way, like in a more creative way. But sticker business. When you have an inspiration to do something, people use this word a lot. It's your calling. There's a reason you have that inspiration in you. As long as it is a good thing.
Go for it.
Honestly.
Go for it.
Honestly. There's something out there like that is waiting for you. And then that inspiration is your higher self. Is kicking you that bobo. This is
Go and do it. Go and do it.
As well.
This topic is actually a very lengthy topic, up to the point of studying. There are lots of people that have gone to the universities now, and when they are done, they carry their certificate, drop it under their father's bed, and left to go and pursue what they want to do. Why will you waste 7 years studying something that you know that you're doing it just to please your parents? Why can't you sit down? And sometimes to our parents, if you're a parent watching this, if you're a parent listening to this wherever, I want you to understand that your children have lives to live. They have their lives to live. Let's just be very honest. There is so much you can do to guide them. Yes, you are guiding them so they don't fall apart, so they don't go astray. Exactly. That is beautiful. That is your job, right? But when it concerns discerning or defining who they become, that is the one that is wrong.
Exactly.
You are defining who your child, the career your child is going to pick. You are defining I know that, yes, sometimes we want the best. You want the best for your kids. Yes, you want the best for your kids. The only thing you can do is to advise. Some parents will tell you, if you don't do this, I will disown you. I've heard it.
Why would you
I've
do
heard it.
that?
They say, "Oh, you know what? None of my child." I actually have family members that will tell you that none of their child can marry Yoruba persons, and I'm not asking you that way too. If a Yoruba person, if your child falls in love with a Yoruba person now, you said the child can never. You will disown the child. You are disowning your child for finding love in another language. So I will not say, "Oh, I'm now that your child," and you're telling me I cannot marry someone in the Yoruba land, and then I end up marrying someone in Igbo tribe whom I know I don't love, but I'm just seeking to
And
get married,
something
and
might end
then
with
you
divorce.
not end.
Let's go talk about the kids they will have. You know that
Seriously,
a home that is love is different from a home that is no love.
that is
It
just
will
it.
show
It
on
will.
the kids.
It will show. It will show. So please, our parents, please don't be so rigid when making some decisions for your kids. You see, career path, or what you can do at most is to give them advice.
Yeah.
What you can do at most is to give them advice. Understand that they are human beings and have some right to make decisions. If they are not up to 18, some people can make decisions. But you see, once they are off that adult stage, let them make their decisions.
And let them also make their mistakes.
Yes,
Because it's from that mistake that they make.
they are going to learn.
I know sometimes they'll be like, no, I don't want them to. I've made this mistake. Like,
Yeah.
let them make it. There are so many mistakes that I personally have made that I can never do it
Repeat.
again. But
I
if
think
don't
your
make that
parents were
mistake-
shielding you.
Thank you.
You think that there is something there.
See now, see now, people when they look at me like, I'm gonna get inside. You know they go out. And they go out. It's just that because actually my childhood, my parents are very protective. Actually, all these headsmen, all these kidnapping.
Yeah,
and
'cause
so
you're in the
I hardly
north.
go out. So it shows. Even when I'm crossing the road till now, Lagos. I don't have to cross the road.
My younger sister too will call. She will call the other younger ones to come and cross her. The eldest one, she will say, "Come and cross me." She will call the one that is 14 to come and cross she that is 18.
So please, if there's at least something that you get out of this podcast,
Yeah.
look within yourself.
Seriously.
Don't follow the crowd. If everybody's going left,
And you have your way to go right, and you are sure that your right is your right. Go
Go.
right. Please
go.
understand
Don't
that
be
your
scared. You need
parents,
courage.
seriously, your parents have lived their life and they are still living their lives.
Yeah.
The highest they owe you is advice. They're not supposed to be making your certain decisions for you in your relationships, in your yes, they can give you advice. You can
Yeah.
decide to follow the advice because they've
Yeah.
had experience. But you see, when it concerns these kind of things, always know that the consequence is yours to bear. If they say do it and you do it and it falls apart, you are the one that will bear the consequence.
Not them.
Not them. Not them. Understand that as the days go by, you're getting old, you're not getting younger. So there is every importance, it's of every importance that you prioritize yourself. Always try to prioritize yourself, right?
Exactly.
Listen to them, take advice from them, but also understand that it's your life. Yeah. So, what is one last word you are leaving? One last statement you are leaving with
Well,
them?
I'll say be selfish. Let me explain. Be selfish with yourself. Like let's say as something as simple as, and what I'm about to say might sound somehow. I'm sitting down on this chair and an
Yeah.
elder person say I should stand up. That she should want to sit down on it. If you can stand up, stand up. But me, I will not stand up. Because if I stand up, my leg will pain me and stuff. And there are other places, but she should want this spot. So
It's
that's
not
what
even
I-
like every other place is
Yeah.
full, but she wants that spot.
That's what I mean by be selfish. So when it now comes to your parents, be selfish. When they tell you that do this, be selfish in yourself that does this thing benefit me before it benefits my parents? Because if it does not benefit you, your parents will not feel that pain. Like you go feel the pain.
Yeah.
So please be selfish.
Be selfish. I've made a content about that before.
Yeah.
Yes, it's actually a talking head video where I told people that they should be selfish. And the reason is when it concerns your life, it's your life.
Exactly.
Nobody, you're facing your consequences. Nobody is gonna give a damn about it. It's your life to live, and then every other person is living their own life as well. So if people cannot, yes, you can show love, right? Showing love is actually one of the most beautiful things because even God said it that there's happiness in giving and there is in receiving. But also the same God also mentioned that you should love your neighbor as yourself, meaning that there is a love for yourself first before you're giving your neighbor. oh, I love my neighbor, I want to help my neighbor. You don't care for yourself. You're not feeling fine, no. And you say you want to go and help someone that is not feeling fine.
Doesn't make
And then you now start helping the person. Two of you now collapse together. Why can't you allow somebody else that is feeling fine to help the
Same
person
thing
that's not
with
feeling
money.
fine?
You don't have money.
Yeah.
Don't-
You don't have money. The one that you're supposed to eat for that day. I think my dad does that. Even my mom does that a lot.
Being too
The one
kind.
that will want to eat, oh, the children have not had food since the morning. And then you see another family that is starving. You take the money for the food from the home and you give them. And then you tell us that we can manage.
She has a
That's
good heart, but
yeah, but
that's-
it's too much. There's time you call something foolish. If when something is foolish, you call it foolish. I used to get upset though. Even tonight, it annoys my siblings. It's just that they've learned now, right? Because even those people that they do those things for ended up paying them with so much badness. So
Imagine.
those things are what now made them to be like,
Yeah,
you know
we're being
what?
nice to people.
We're not gonna do that anymore. If you have problems, solve it by yourself. If I need to have at least 80% to give you 20%. I can't have 20. I can't have 25% and I give you 15%, or I give
no.
you 17%.
I yes,
Remember,
5%.
that is just it. That is just it.
Be selfish, honestly. Because even the people you are helping, like when they say, "What did you do?" That's like if you want to help people, do it because of God and your conscience.
Yeah, don't expect
anything
anything back. Don't expect anything back because they might not be able to show back that appreciation.
back. Exactly.
All right, guys, thank you so much for staying on this conversation. And yes, the topic that we discussed is, are you truly living your life or your family's expectations? And the truth is, 80, 85, 90% of the young people out there are simply living the lives their parents has dictated that's what they will live. So I want you guys to think about this and let's know in the comment section, are you living your life or are you living your parents' expectation? And yes, if you would, what advice would you also want to give to other young persons out there? We also want to see that in the comment section. So Tega, it's actually glad. I was actually very nice having to do this all the time with you now. Don't turn paddy for this show. All right. So we're gonna see you guys this time next week. Keep staying tuned to the Growth Table podcast.
If you're not subscribing, subscribe. Hey. If you're not
It's as if you're
subscribing,
rapping.
please, let me say it.
So guys, if you've not subscribed to this
What
show,
is
hit on the subscribe button, like, and then share to other friends of yours to also get to know if they're living their expectations or their parents' expectations or their own life. All right? See you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.
God,
If you're not subscribing, I'm not going to cut it though. I'll see you.
Yeah, sometimes my tongue used to betray me. I don't know why.
Maybe you said